مبادرة ضوء لتسجيل الكتب الصوتية للمكفوفين وضعاف البصر بصوت المتطوعة سهير حاج عمر.
مادة اللغة الإنكليزية للثالث الثانوي الأدبي، كتاب الأنشطة Activity Book، الوحدة الثالثة بعنوان Life Styles، اختبار التقدم الثالث Progress Test 3 من صفحة 57 حتى صفحة 60. المجموعة الأولى من الأسئلة تتعلق بالقراءة Reading. Question 1. Complete the article below with suitable words. Use each word only once. سوف نقرأ النص، وعند كل فراغ سوف نذكر رقم الفراغ ونضع الكلمة المناسبة في الفراغ. City or country. I was born in the country and for the first 18 years of 1. My life, I lived there. My family's farm was in the middle of nowhere, 5 kilometers to from our nearest neighbors and 10 from the nearest school, shops and post office. As a child, I enjoyed the open-air life, but when I was 18, I went 3 to university and couldn't believe how incredible city life 4 was. In comparison with my life on the farm, my new life was exciting, challenging, and very varied. I, 5, got to know a lot of new people and I went to many places. 6, of course, everything moves much more quickly in the city, and that 7, can sometimes be stressful, but at least you know you're alive. In the country, you sometimes forget. Obviously, city life, 8, has its disadvantages, like the noise, the traffic, and the crowds of people. But these things don't worry 9, me too much. I don't drive. 10, so traffic problems and parking difficulties don't affect me. It only takes me 10 minutes to get to the supermarket by taxi, whereas in the old days in the country, a shopping trip, 11, used to take half a day. Maybe I'll want to go back to the peace and quiet of the country one day, 12. But for now, I'm enjoying the hustle and bustle of city life. الفراغ كان عبارة عن كلمة واحدة فقط تلي الرقم الذي نذكره من 1 إلى 12. انتهى هذا السؤال. الآن السؤال الثاني. Read the article again and answer these questions. A. Where did the writer live as a child? الجواب: on a farm in the country in the middle of nowhere. Question B. How far did he have to travel to go to school? الجواب: 10 kilometers. Question C. Why did he first move to the city? الجواب: to go to university. Question D. How was his life different when he moved to the city? الجواب: his new life was exciting, challenging, and very varied. He got to know a lot of new people and went to many places. Question E. What disadvantages of city life does the writer mention? الجواب: it can be stressful and there is a lot of noise, traffic, and crowds of people. Question F. Why isn't the writer worried by traffic conditions in the city? الجواب: he hasn't got a car أو he doesn't drive. Question G. Why does he prefer shopping in supermarkets? الجواب: it's very quick, especially in comparison with long journeys in the country. Question H. Does he think he will go back to live in the country? الجواب: he doesn't know. He thinks he may want to go back one day. انتهى هذا السؤال. Question 3. Do you prefer the city or the country? Give reasons for your answer. الجواب: students' own answers، يعني يتعلق بالطالب. كل طالب سوف يجيب حسب رأيه. الآن القسم الثاني من الأسئلة المتعلق بالقواعد والمفردات Grammar and Vocabulary. Question 1. Report this conversation. Start each reported question with I asked and each reply with he said. A. What's your name? سامر. عند تحويلها إلى reported speech تصبح I asked him what his name was. He said it was Samer. B. Where do you live? City center. عند تحويلها إلى reported speech تصبح I asked him where he lived. He said he lived in the city center. C. Where did you live before that? In the country. عند تحويلها إلى reported speech تصبح I asked him where he had lived before that. He said he had lived in the country. D. Did you enjoy living there? Yes, or most of the time. تصبح I asked him if or whether he had enjoyed living there. He said he had, or he had enjoyed it, or he said he had enjoyed living there most of the time. E. Are you married? Not yet or next month. تصبح عند تحويلها I asked him if or whether he was married. He said he wasn't married yet, but that he was getting married next or the following month. F. What is your job? Lecturer. تصبح عند تحويلها I asked him what his job was. He said he was a lecturer. G. Do you work in a college? No, university. تصبح I asked him if or whether he worked in a college. He said he didn't, or he said he worked in a university. H. What subject do you teach? Economics. تصبح عند تحويلها I asked him what subject he taught. He said he taught economics. انتهى هذا السؤال. Now question 2. Complete the sentences with these words or phrases. But, in comparison with, whereas. A. Big supermarkets sell everyday goods quite cheaply. فراغ نضع فيه whereas or but. Small shops often charge very high prices. B. فراغ نضع فيه in comparison with. In comparison with supermarkets, small shops offer customers a very personal service. C. It's expensive to live in the city. فراغ نضع فيه in comparison with the country. D. Supermarket fruit may be cheap. فراغ نضع فيه كلمة but it isn't always as tasty as fruit from a market. E. فراغ نضع فيه كلمة whereas some older people enjoy a quiet life in the country, many young people prefer the excitement of city life. انتهى هذا السؤال. Question 3. Answer these questions starting with no. Follow the example. المثال المحلول هو Did Salah repair the computer himself? الجواب No, he had it repaired. B. Did Hussam take his own tooth out? الجواب No, he had it taken out. C. Are they going to build their own house? الجواب No, they are going to have it built. D. Did you put that TV aerial up yourself? الجواب No, I had it put up. E. Will you cut down those trees yourself? الجواب No, I will, or we will have them cut down. F. Did Rana take those photos herself? الجواب No, she had them taken. انتهى هذا السؤال. Question 4. Choose the correct words in these sentences. Before we can sell the flat, we will have to do it up or do without it. الجواب do it up. B. The students had to make of or make up a story about their recent holiday. الجواب make up. C. If everyone uses online banking, they will do away with or do without banks. الجواب do away with. D. Are you happy with the decision you did or made? الجواب made. E. Was that bang or splash the sound of someone jumping into the swimming pool? الجواب splash. F. We usually do or make the shopping at the weekend. الجواب do. Do. G. Can you hear someone blowing or strumming a guitar? الجواب strumming. H. Let's turn the television off and have some peace and bustle or quiet for a change. الجواب quiet. I. He said he didn't want to swim, but he changed his music or tune when he saw the pool. الجواب tune. J. People came from far and long or wide to see the exhibition. الجواب wide. انتهى هذا السؤال. Question 5. One word in each of these conversations is wrong. Underline it and write the correct word at the end of the sentence. A. Is that your aunt? Yes, she is my father's daughter. كلمة daughter هي الخطأ ويجب تصحيحها باستبدالها بكلمة sister. B. What do you enjoy about city life? I think it's probably the hustle and whistle. الخطأ في هذه الجملة هو كلمة whistle ويجب استبدالها بكلمة bustle. C. Do you take sugar in your tea? Yes, I have tried to do away it, but I can't. الخطأ في هذه الجملة هو do away it ويجب استبدالها ب do without it. D. Is that your grandfather? Yes, he is my mother's mother. الخطأ في هذه الجملة هو كلمة mother ويجب استبدالها بكلمة father. انتهى هذا السؤال. الآن الأسئلة المتعلقة بالكتابة writing. Question 1. Make a poster to promote a tourist attraction in your country. Choose one of these places. 1. A historical town or city. 2. An interesting old building. 3. An area of natural beauty. A. Describe the place you have chosen in 20 to 25 words. B. Draw a small map showing where the place is. C. Give information which will be useful for visitors. For example, how to get to the place, opening times, and cost. هذا موضوع عن كتابة موضوع عن معلم سياحي. انتهى البروجرس تيست 3 وانتهى التسجيل.